Now, Legal Brief with Bree, featuring attorneys from the Higgins Firm with answers and advice on legal matters.
Joining me today is Ben Miller from the Higgins Firm, and today's topic on the brief, we're discussing lawsuits that have occurred due to hip replacement surgeries. Ben, talk to us a little bit about some of these lawsuits that are generating right now.
Sure. We're seeing quite a few of these across the country right now. In particular, we've been seeing some involving a company, Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T, medical technology, and one of their products that we've been looking at. What we've been seeing is that some of these hip replacements are having problems with moving in places that they shouldn't, which then leads to corrosion or degradation of the product and ultimately fracture and breaking. Okay,
so then sometimes after these surgeries, talk us through some of the symptoms that the patients are feeling, after this has happened.
Absolutely. So if people are having trouble just with standing or walking, or they're feeling stiff throughout the entire day with just normal activities, and then of course if they're having excessive or extreme pain in the hip area, in the thigh, in the groin, in the lower back, these things are concerning.
Okay, so I guess before they come to you, or in light of coming to see you, do they need to gather some information about, I guess, what procedure they had?
Absolutely, and most important, I think, is to not panic, because not everyone who has one of these hip replacements has a defective one, and not everybody's going to have these problems, and that there are other related problems. So probably the most important thing would be to see your physician first, but if that physician starts talking about needing some revisions or even needing to replace it entirely well before the time that you expected that this hip was going to be good for, that's when maybe you should give us a call.
Absolutely. And if you would like to contact the Higgins Law Firm, you may do so by contacting the information that's located on your screen.